Zellers is officially open here in Edmonton, and I, for one, have never been. So come discover it with me. Prior to opening, hundreds of people piled outside not one, but two entrances to Zellers inside the mall, where they held an official ribbon-cutting ceremony with a mascot and all their employees lined up. The whole bit.
When you first walk in, you will see the red Zellers logo, so that is really highly recognizable and people will recognize it right away. Of course, Zeddy the bear, people will remember that from the past as well, so he is on site here today.
But that wasn't the first thing I spotted when I walked in. My eyes were drawn to the very prominent Christmas display pumped full of tiny Christmas trees and candles. Despite opening the day before Halloween, they were ready for the holidays, especially with all the winter coats hanging around.
It is opening for the holiday season, which is a really busy time of year for the mall, and we anticipate that it will further improve the traffic to the center.
Now, I've never been to Zellers prior to this, but I heard tales of a restaurant in the old locations, something that clearly wasn't carried forward into this Zellers.
I remember the Zellers that used to be in Northgate. They had the restaurant in there, and I used to take my dad there on the weekday or whatever it may be, and the food was great, and it would have been nice to have it in here.
Despite missing that one touch, people still seemed to love the nostalgic feel of the store. But for others, it felt a little different than the last time they stepped foot inside a Zellers.
I don't remember there being so many clothes before in a Zellers. I guess it reminded me more of like a Walmart when I was a kid, but maybe this is kind of the beginning and they'll try adding more things in the future.
In this location, there's wall-to-wall clothing with brands like Reebok, Fahrenheit Zero, and Canada Weather Gear, with a small section of the store dedicated to decor for your home, which, from what I gathered from folks around the store, wasn't what Zellers used to be like. But a few people wandering around don't have those memories to base their experience off of. They learned all about Zellers in school.
In social studies, actually. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, we had to look up some posters, made a poster, and videos like that.
All in all, for a first-time visit, Zellers felt exactly how it was described to me. A modern take on a nostalgic department store. And it's open just in time for some Christmas shopping. Tristan, Mottershead, CBC News, Edmonton.